welcome back to Gins Before Friends. I am Queen MG, and I'm here with my Swift, Morbid Plum,
Hello.
and Mockingbird.
Hello, everyone.
And today we're gonna play some Hooked on You. And I feel like romancing some killers. So we're gonna kind of play through this. I'm gonna let the ladies pick choices as well, since they've never played through it. And I have, played it forward and backwards and sideways and under the table and above the table and on Mars. So
Yeah, and I have not
You're an
even watched a playthrough, so I don't. I know a few little like Easter eggs that are in it, but I've never watched a playthrough, so I don't know what all of our options are.
Yeah, but it should be fun. It is extremely campy and extremely corny
I love it.
and not very horror related at all.
I know. I was like, this is right up my alley.
So let's go ahead and start a new game. Oh, we have to put our name in here. Well, you know what? We're all here, so we're Jins before. Oh, we're Jins
Maybe we should be maybe Jenny. Maybe like
Jenny. Okay,
No.
Jenny. There we go.
Cute. That's cute.
We're Jenny.
Jenny. That makes me think of Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I can see that. Run, Forrest. Cough, cough, cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned.
Uh-oh.
Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. And we're just coughing. Yeah. Oh, good one. I feel like I'm there. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. The ocean's the main player here. Yeah, the ocean. The ocean likes to give its 2 cents every once in a while. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Jenny. May I continue? Please go on. Okay, then. As I was... Oh, Jenny's still coughing. Oh, apparently the narrator's upset now. As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, we got a decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How'd you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? Oh, that's me. However, answers don't come easily. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? All right, so we can run, you can close your eyes, or we can dig up the face. What do you guys want to do?
I know what I would do.
You want to dig up the face.
I want to dig up the face.
Okay.
Because I'm not actually having to dig up the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a video game.
You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you.
Cool.
And
ooh, of course,
we find something. There is no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. I think the ocean's flirting with us now.
I think so.
Are we romancing the ocean?
You never know.
Romancing us.
I know. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what was otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? You guys want to spend our coin, or we want to kind of keep it?
I say keep. What do you think, Morbid?
Yeah, we'll keep it.
Okay. No thanks.
I think we might need it later.
Oh, here we go. Jenny says, no thanks. Look, I'm going to level with you here. The coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it.
Who are you, though?
I know.
Oh, this is a good point. Good job, Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny dropped it into a dead person's mouth.
Oh.
Could you just give it back?
Like, did you like stuff it down their throat as you killed
Uh,
them? Like, what were you
maybe.
doing?
So,
Memento?
are we going to give the coin back or no?
What do you think, Morbid?
I say no. I want to keep it.
Okay.
No.
No. Be that way then.
We're gonna die right now. That's the bad
I know,
ending.
right?
Yeah. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot.
Uh-oh.
Wilson.
Yep. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Our lovely huntress.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Rafe. We got our spirit.
I love her outfit.
I know, I love it too. And then, of course, Trapper. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court.
I love Trapper's hand is all bloody.
I know.
I know.
It's like a lot of them still have blood on them, except Wraith and Spirit don't, but like Huntress does. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but there's just that energy they put out there.
I don't know if Rafe's giving that energy right now, though. He looks like very
No,
shy.
he's like a little sad boy. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello?
What?
There are weird days, then there's this. All you can do is look down at the volleyball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do?
Oh.
So we can toss the ball back, we can kick it back, we can say no thanks, or we can say nothing and do nothing.
I say toss it back?
Toss it back?
I don't want to. I'm afraid to kick it and it's going to hit someone in the head.
Okay. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you get the ball at toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hand. Oh, not bad, stranger. Wink, wink.
Thanks.
Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural.
Okay.
Then we have our resident mean girl, Spirit. Try hard much? Blah.
Oh.
I know. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced.
Are
When
we
you-
now?
Yeah, I already am. Please. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at those strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. I really like the narrator. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their very own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. the ocean again. Don't be scared, Jenny. You were made for this.
Made for what?
I don't know. I'll find out. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's
Mhm.
fine.
Great.
With
We
no
have a
good
shiny
reason.
point.
Yeah, we do. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next.
Do we get bud points out of this?
I wish.
Any of your guess
I would
insurance,
have
please?
so many from romancing them all. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You know, that's just amazing
Well,
like that.
it does make the team uneven.
Oh,
so,
and the trapper says that. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Oh,
Oh.
he's so sweet.
Wow.
Fine, I should have kicked your ball into the ocean.
I know. And I also guess you're a nitwit. Looks like it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Why, thank you, Huntress.
Mm.
You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? And then we have our sad boy Wraith, who just sighs. That was Wraith. The sigh means he was done with the game, too.
Oh, thank you for interpreting.
Mm-hmm. Either way, either that or he saw a butterfly or something.
Oh.
Trapper. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Trapper says the sweetest things.
Wow.
I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know, you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Jenny, you might want to know. You might want to, say something.
Say something awkward.
Yeah, actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be
Tacos.
warned, answer quickly and answer well. Tacos is always a good answer. I had tacos tonight
Yes.
for dinner.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Oh, something's very important. I think they're timed. Or not important
Okay.
any whatsoever. Probably that one. I don't remember. So, how attractive would you say you are? Very, not at all, or average? Is Jenny confident, we think?
Sure.
Very?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this
Oh my
muscles. Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the
So
blood
good.
running through his veins. Sexy. Mr. Wraith says, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oh.
Invisibility, flight, super strength.
Oh, sexiness isn't an answer?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
What do you
I
think,
I
Morbid?
don't know. Invisibility would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. Invisibility? Same, although sometimes I think I already am. He is like Angel in season 1 of Buffy.
Okay. So, like, very kind of emo-ish a little?
Yeah. Very broody.
Yeah, broody.
Mm-hmm. What was your best subject in school? Asked the spirit. Math, history, or skipping class?
English isn't on there.
I know. I was really disappointed.
Well, not math.
No.
Not
Like
skipping
history.
class. I feel like we'd have to do
History.
history.
Yeah, we do
That was
history.
probably like my second.
History? Skipping class. And nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still.
Okay, I think we did good there.
Ooh, what's our favorite animal? A
Bunny?
dog, cat, or a mustelid?
What's a mustard?
I don't know, but I know you guys are dog people.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
sure.
talk.
Dog? You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask.
Aww. It has
I don't
fluffy
know.
ears.
And I feel like we're winning over the Huntress. Oh, what's our favorite color? Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse.
3-day-old corpse is great. Uh,
Is that what we want to go with? Or you
yeah,
want to
let's
do?
do 3-day-old corpse.
Okay.
Nobody would expect you to pick this, so I'm going to say 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses. No biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised how quickly good meat can spoil, or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you.
Ma'am.
What's our dream job, guys? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. I mean, not working at all.
Not working at all?
Oh, yeah. Not working at all. Perfect.
If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade, those damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream: vanilla, chocolate, horseflesh. Let's not choose that one. I don't think that's a good option.
No, I'm flesh.
I guess vanilla?
Yeah, we'll go with vanilla.
I like how you said vanilla. I think you should be Jenny mocking.
Oh, do you want me to read Jenny?
Yeah.
Vanilla?
My favorite flavor is pain.
That wasn't an option.
I know. Hunter says same here, and Wraith doesn't know.
He's like,
oh, Wraith is vanilla. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain.
Oh,
all swirled.
Yeah,
that's my new favorite.
Don't forget the. Can I get vanilla swirl with pain? The vanilla pain swirl. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. And then we have the ocean. Christine, would you like to read the ocean?
Sure. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Are we going to choose mint chip?
I mean,
what do you think? Do we? I want to go against it, but I don't know what the right
answer is. Okay. Against it.
What, okay, vanilla? We're going to go against it. Vanilla?
Yeah, we'll just
there we go.
Vanilla.
Jenny?
The best flavor is vanilla.
You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at.
Wait, is this a voice in my head, or like, are we reading?
I am reading that the narrator's saying, you almost brought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream?
Oh gosh, should we just put mint chip to get the narrator to shut up?
Okay, there we go.
Angry.
The best flavor is mint chip. Woo-woo.
Oh, the ocean. Sorry, I went too fast.
No, that's okay.
The ocean said something. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith.
Aww. I don't like you anymore.
I am Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big, dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's like not worth my time. But things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part.
Wow, did they like read my journal?
Right? Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. I can't remember the voice for Trapper. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean.
It's like a bro.
Grow a body.
Aw.
I explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Oh, that's really disgusting. I love their witty banter. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually.
Actually.
For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if you know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If you're done playing, let's do something else instead. Well, for once, I actually agree with that meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat dock nearby. I like how he had to explain what a yacht was.
Right. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, I had no clue what a yacht was.
I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I love Wraith so much. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a
We're
group.
gonna have to choose.
Are you all serious? That's perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. So where do we want to go? So
Oh my god, Morbid, where do we want to go?
we have the yacht. We can hang out the volleyball court. So this is a lounge, I believe, and this is like poolside.
Yeah, the race. Okay.
Yeah. So this would be Spirit, Wraith, Huntress, Trapper.
What do you think, Morbid?
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the yacht. I don't know.
The
why.
yacht?
It looks
Really?
It looks fun. Well, maybe because it's at night and I like nighttime. But I don't know if you want to do a different one. We can.
We could do the yacht.
Okay, let's try the yacht.
Maybe
What
Trapper
about
will
the
stop being
yacht?
such a.
Oh, here goes
Wow.
Ginny.
Oh, how about the yacht?
Perfect. You obviously have a, how do you say, meter, something of taste. Modicum, I don't know. You obviously have taste and good judgment. See, they didn't even need that word in there. It was needless.
See? This is like the sanguine thing. All over them.
At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out.
Hey, I picked your thing. Be happy.
I know. Worst case, you'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless. He says the sweetest things.
I know.
Oh, he's so nice.
Oh, and we got our Claudette and Dwight.
Oh,
Hold
cute.
on.
I kind of love the animation.
I know. I love that they brought their outfits into the game. Dwight
Yeah, it's so
says,
cute.
for just a moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only remaining help on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish.
It's a nice name.
Mm-hmm.
Right to the point, right?
Yep, none of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall hereto refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us.
Oh, foreshadow?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, narrator?
Yes, something I can help you with.
Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape?
Escape them? Oh, no, 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 no. I think you're mistaken.
Well, it seemed like Dwight was asking for help to, quote, get off this island, though.
Oh, right, that, yes. That's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here, it has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now go, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. So what will it be? So just double checking. We still want to go to yacht?
Okay. I was like, do we want to do
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can still do yacht. Maybe he'll be less of a jerk.
Oh,
eventually.
Trapper is very pleased with your choice.
Oh, see?
And he won't kill us.
Yeah, not just because he owns this boat either.
He'll remember that, hopefully.
Yeah, clearly you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Fortunately, those means those uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure to help wash it as soon as they leave.
Oh my gosh.
Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else. Loudly. They're used to it at this point, though, so it's time to get to the good stuff, eating. As a guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer.
Oh my.
Here's a menu. What do you want served? So, do we want veggie hummus platter, something in, is that French? A beef, or you can't choose?
What is the beef dish? Beef
carpaccio?
Patio?
I don't know
Patio?
what that is.
Oh.
Something in, is that French?
Yeah.
Not the veggies. I feel like Trapper would hate that.
Okay. Yeah, I would be
Maybe
like
the beef.
the beef.
Maybe the beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, raw, simple. Oh, this is Jenny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Raw, simple, tasty, maybe even a little risky. It's beef carpaccio all the way for me. And I'm sure a group with such particular tastes will all surely love it.
Great choice. It's my favorite.
Yay!
Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you eat what you can, how you can. Gross. Not just meat, but raw meat? Will you be wearing a fur coat through the meal too? No, it's far too warm for that. Maybe some fun little slippers. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy, please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? Do we want to thank them or get rid of them?
I would say be nice. We can thank them.
Okay.
I'm all set, but thanks for the great service. I mean, it's fantastic.
Wow, no one ever thanks us for anything. Thank you. I'll thank you kindly for never speaking out loud to my guests without being spoken to first. Now scram.
Oh, I looked up what the dish was.
Yeah, it's like raw meat, right?
It's thinly sliced raw beef that's typically served with olive oil, lemon juice, and Parmesan cheese.
Mhm.
It's served as an appetizer.
Yep.
Okay.
Now that the help is gone, the killers, killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know, that lacks a bit of a punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Who will you allow to steal you away for a quick second?
Oh.
We have to pick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Morbid?
I was like, I feel like I kind of want the right.
Oh, okay,
Because
do
he's
Wraith.
ignoring us.
I know. Let's make him talk to
Oh.
us. Or should we choose someone else?
I don't know. I'm like, should we force him to engage?
What about Huntress?
Huntress?
Oh. Yeah, let's do Huntress.
Okay. You look directly at Huntress and smile. In a blink, she's practically on top of you. I feel a little out of place here. Out in the open, surrounded by water and by people. I hate it here. Someone could sneak up on me. That's how my mother died.
Ouch.
She never saw the elk coming. I can't believe she already brought up the elk dead mother thing.
Oh my god.
My advice, don't bother explaining to her a yacht in the ocean is the best place to avoid elk attacks.
It is true, though.
Also, I probably wouldn't mention that sort of thing only happens in action films. Hopefully, you and I can spend some time in a spot more conducive to really getting to know one another. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored, and on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Declan? Oh, he calls him Declan.
He doesn't know his name.
He doesn't know his name. Yes, sir.
Starts with a D.
Prepare a libation, something that will impress our new guests. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla?
I feel insulted.
Make sure you got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole.
Are we sure?
Mm,
I'm starting to wonder.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. Declan? Carla?
Yeah.
I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette.
Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina. You know those two?
Oh my
Maybe they
God.
work on the other island. You, Ginny. Ready your mouth hole.
Oh my god. Hey, at least he remembered her name.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
he remembers
guy
her name.
really knows how to sell a drink. While undoubtedly crass, he does have a point. A minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole.
Mouth hole.
So here's the minigame. So minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clock-like direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. So basically, you're trying. Yeah, it's like their version of a skill check.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna be on you then. 'cause
Yeah.
we're pressing
I'm
space.
ready. Oh,
Ready!
Away we go.
The party never stops.
Shots, shots, shots.
Shots, shots, shots.
Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, hold on. Oh, I have to stop down here.
Oh, go you.
Perfect. Another
Like you've done this
perfect.
before.
Maybe.
Oh, good job.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Think about this one. Oh, I'm off.
Oh.
You missed completely. Oh, crap.
So let's make it faster.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of got it. Not bad.
Not bad.
This whole amnesic thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly.
Wow.
It's one.
But don't
Cool.
expect luck to get you through this forever. Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. Everyone or everything.
Uh-oh.
And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed.
Meh.
It's a bunch of killers that could kill you in your sleep.
Yep. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree.
That reminds me of Clue.
Mm-hmm.
Have anyone seen Clue? Okay.
Yes.
Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What are you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Okay.
Must be the other island.
Yep, probably. Dwayne and Claudia
Yeah,
usher you
that-
to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either.
Oh.
To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper.
Oh, no. Well,
Oh.
that's not a shocker.
Hello.
Oh,
And then Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise. Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shit gets a little flustered. Hey there, good looking. Jenny, real good.
Oh.
I know, we like him. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look
So
at
we
this.
have to arrange them?
Yeah, we can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional.
Poor Wraith in the back.
Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? See, like how
Oh,
they're
do we
already
wanna
covering.
Do we want to talk about errors and bugs and stuff like that?
Maybe,
Peter?
maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, Dwight and Claudia are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms.
Oh.
Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal is prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you don't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat.
Oh my gosh, I have a guess.
Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good.
Are we eating like
Well, we did find that face earlier.
Are we eating like another Survivor?
Probably.
Oh,
Meat is murder.
we could be.
But you know, considering what you've been up to,
Cannibalism.
who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true.
Oh my god, they agree.
Yeah. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Jenny, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on the spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat.
I told you.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat?
This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, that's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I'm with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two and your ridiculous spice-up swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option.
I do love a katana.
Me too. The hell it is. Or I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like.
Ooh.
Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth.
Oh.
Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death.
I was like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. Hey, Jenny, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner.
Do it.
Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they'll take even longer, cleaning their weapon, all the while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus.
Let me carve up dinner.
Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened.
Yeah, give me
and
a weapon.
Then we have another mini game, so I'm gonna fast forward. Same rules. And
Ready!
anyway, we go. Slice. Not bad.
Good job.
Slice to the left.
Slice to the right. I did better.
Ooh, good job.
I like the music.
Someone liked our
impressed.
cutting. That was pretty good. I like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. This sounds, especially come from the mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mass and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Ooh, the ocean.
Morbid.
Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their mass. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mush stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it, Jenny. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I want to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? We want to say, this is gross, I'm sorry, or look at the seagull.
I don't want to do the first one.
Okay.
So do we want to say sorry or look at the seagull?
I'm not gonna lie, my first thought was a seagull.
Okay.
The seagull. Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Lame misdirects. Yeah, she's right, Jenny. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise.
Wow.
Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yeah, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun.
But the seagull.
Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points.
I swear.
You're beginning to feel lightheaded.
It waved at me.
Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out.
Again.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean.
Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you are. Am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here?
It's again.
Oh, so did I? Or did you? Okay.
No, it's
Why?
again. It's
Oh,
italicized
why?
now.
Why
Yeah.
are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. There's some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, and some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring
Aww.
cold water into your mouth.
Aw.
Thank you.
Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way ending up less alive than when I started.
Oh my gosh. That's also her lore.
Yeah, which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around.
Totally.
Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person.
Cool.
But you're not as nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's...
Beautiful.
Oh. Yes, beautiful, but I was just going to narrate the fact that not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep.
Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous.
Nice recovery. But now you're awake and talking, and you got to keep this up.
Did you make it yourself?
You're the first person ever asked me that. Yes, I did.
You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people?
Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes. But she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Do you want to decline or accept?
I say accept.
Same.
Okay. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as a killer soup, plus you really are hungry. And you can chow down on jerky sensually, right?
I'd love some.
After a moment of quiet chewing and what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question.
Have you ever been in a relationship before?
Dang, you're really going there? You did not play around, Jenny.
Mm-mm.
Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Jenny.
Thank you.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. She giggled.
You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand? Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning?
Hmm.
I guess go with the flow.
Sure. I'm not sure which one to do.
I mean, I don't know.
Huntress is admittedly a little scary. Might be best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her nimble fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking about just how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between the fading, human jerky, and the probably dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down.
Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out.
I hate to break this to you, but never mind. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points is not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
Playing sick? No, I was...
No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after it comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go.
They are really cute.
Yeah, I like them. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we only have time for one person to share their special, spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time's my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss.
You know what? He's honest.
I know. Voice trembling, you realize that this is probably for you, but you embrace your fate.
Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out.
Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously? Has anything here ever happened on schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex the authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. And then it changes to nobody. But we still got to get started on story time. So, Jenny, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. So now we have to pick somebody, so it doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
Oh boy.
So who do we want to give story time to?
I can only imagine what any of these are going to entail.
I mean, it seems like Huntress has warmed up to us. We haven't really talked much with Wraith, but Trappers seems to like us a little, and Spirit's kind of been neutral with us.
I feel like the race is going to be like depressing and sad.
Probably.
I don't know. Huntress or Spirit? Those are kind of two I'm like...
Yeah, let's see. I feel like we should lean into either of those.
I don't know. Should we explore Spirit a little bit and see where that takes us?
Let's do Spirit.
Okay. I choose you, Spirit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? I
It was
choose
very
you,
Pokemon.
Pikachu. Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. I don't know if she liked that, guys.
Uh-oh.
Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Like, seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled the guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories. If everyone is going to chit chat, I guess I can just sit down. And Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn.
Where's my popcorn?
I know.
I love popcorn.
I know.
It was a
Sad.
dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence unlike anything she'd ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. Help me, someone cried from inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic, and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through that narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise? Asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she'd never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return, and he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, "Promise? Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised, "I do." And pressing her palms against the cold outside the box, without truly knowing why, Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. "Get back!" yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of swirling gears and clicking latches. Oh my god, this accent's hard. A symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps this is how Detective Hada had to think of them in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop that pile a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by this story. It's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire, up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her. You who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail. And now no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said, do something. So, do we say nothing and hug her, say cool story, or stand up and try to start one of those slow claps?
Maybe not the last one.
Yeah. I like the nonchalant.
Do
we hug her or do we say?
Do we want to try to hug her?
Gosh, I'm like, don't like any of these options. I feel like cool story is not the right thing to say. Like we should say something. But will she like kill us if we try to hug her?
I don't know until we find out. Give her some affection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You stand and without saying anything approach, Spirit, reaching your arms around her for a hug. Her robe, hovering in the air, begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Bondage.
We're going there.
Instinctually, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward moment and you nearly fall over into the fire. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes.
That's okay.
On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Okay. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? Yes, please. He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines.
Lord.
No one can give you what I can. I believe it. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you. I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at this piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day, even when you're a god, I mean a narrator. You're doing it again, right? Now, you need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me.
Ooh.
Dipping in hot tubs with the spirit? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk.
You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. Just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean to the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it.
This is Sharknado, okay.
Yeah, I love Sharknado. That's it. We have to have a Sharknado night. Watch all of them.
Right? Holiday movie.
So when I can think of a shark getting into the pool.
I know.
Yeah.
Unless it has a big jump. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any otherly.
I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story.
A perfectly normal coincidence.
Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in the most puzzling place.
Also a completely regular coincidence.
Sure, his lips were blue. Your lips are blue.
Really? You call this blue?
Searching for answers, hoping to find...
Revenge.
Oh.
Okay, so the similarity stuff there, I guess.
Coincidences.
Sorry, the coincidences.
Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or well, maybe it has coagulated now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my interest into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You gotta figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it, I dreamt that story like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it.
That's a very adult story for a child to dream.
Do you believe me?
I would say yes.
Yes?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, yes.
I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep.
Fool.
Oh, no.
Who taught you to trust a stranger? We're going to hurt you if you don't learn to take better
boy.
care of yourself. Now, you got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything, don't I already know the answer to my own question before I believe your answer to Spear's question? Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie, floating in a cloud of magical mist, might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box if you believe that she is the Damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can allow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain someone standing for you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs the towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. We now head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life? Or has it already been taken from you? It's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by a firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. And so we have another mini game.
Always with the skill checks.
Yeah.
Ready.
Away we go. As you relax and look to the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. So we have to try to land on something. Where do you want to try to land first?
Oh. Do you want to pick, Marvin?
Let's see. Let's do 102.
102?
Yeah. Oh.
Let's see what's on this station. You can kind of hear it. Dun, 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 dun.
It's like intense, like
yeah.
Music.
Do you want to listen more or turn it off?
I kind of say turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier.
Oh, really?
Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire?
Maybe. Let's do...
Do you want to try Wraith?
Yeah, I mean, we gave the spirit a chance. Maybe we
Okay.
can try him and see what he says.
Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep.
Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise?
Oh,
I
boy.
promise.
I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine.
Oh.
That looks like a sassy horse.
It's a knight. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey's cute.
He is cute.
You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you.
I pass out a lot.
Yeah, I know. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd.
Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting rocking sensation? That was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome.
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback.
Oh, hey, what?
Shh! Clearly, she has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked up at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. Shh! Seems like forever she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down. Oh, you're awake.
Never mind.
I saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you asked me, you could do a lot better. It's completely by accident I even saw them over there. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. Oh, guys, I think she likes us.
I know, somebody's jealous.
This is simply the best reading light, and the text in my books is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own businesses types, not phony look out for each other as an excuse for just being nosy types. Well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we've got other things in common. Who knows? If we spent a little bit more time together tomorrow, you might find that we get along. And by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. She says the sweetest things.
That's love right there.
I know.
Like, that's romance.
Or not, whatever. I don't even care. Bye.
Oh, she cares.
Good night and sweet dreams to you too, I guess.
Finally alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully, you're not poisoned.
I mean, hopefully, God.
Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't. Oh, geez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to camera.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna save real quick. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that I didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my refuge cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Oh, do I have to say? Oh, I do, okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Seraphim. I guess that's so. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all time, major buzzkill. And Trapper, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I'm perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I like them to continue living. For now.
Yay.
One false step and, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill this Cypher guy. Yeah, today was fun. I didn't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen.
Oh my.
I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside?
Yes.
It's fine. So those were the confessionals.
They're amazing.
I know.
Love them.
You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee.
Ooh, coffee.
Oh.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you
Where's
might
my
like a
coffee?
nice cup of Joe to start this incredible day off, right? I don't know if we should be drinking that, though, guys.
Oh, no, he wins
Trickster
automatically.
Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the... never mind, he left.
Well, at least he brought me a cup of...
No, wait, don't drink that.
What the hell was that?
They don't call him Trickster because he's good on his skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on?
Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand?
This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn out this moment.
I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance.
Fine, go ahead.
Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into.
You know, the ocean's right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacation is not easy to do. Sometimes there's some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Guys, I think they're trying to say something.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them.
Okay.
Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good?
You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if you do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree.
Can we please move on?
Yes, of course, apologies, Jenny. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Jenny, what were you going to say?
Can we
I
do
like
the
that.
last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not suspicious that there's a no option.
Yes, I'm not at all suspicious that there's no option here.
What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Cleta, maybe Jenny isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here? 0 chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter, though, Jenny. You're so happy to hear you're having fun.
I did fun.
We're all having fun, Jenny. Did you hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement?
I was wondering when that was coming. Or like a waiver or some sort.
Yeah. Are we signing or not?
Oh boy.
That we won't say anything negative about the island?
Yep.
Okay, so I figured this will go into Claude and Dwight's happiness. So do we make them happy or not happy?
Oh, that's true. I mean, they're already having such a hard time.
I know. The poor guys.
You want to say yes? We'll sign it.
Yeah, let's say yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract saying that I, Jenny, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island.
Perfect. Delightful. Ocean.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Excellent.
Yes, yes. Hey, Jenny, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. But please leave that isn't a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of the games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Oh, the ocean said breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon. And so much for retaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in the tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here, a yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Now it just got really real. You take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess? Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck? Well, that was bizarre. Back to your brick. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings.
Oh no.
At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded? Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast and just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well-rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. I love her.
Me too. She's cute.
Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us on home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, like, not too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectingly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel?
I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon.
Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. You're getting good at this game. A sexy, true life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Why are we always not eating?
Guess we're gonna have human jerky later.
I know. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. But before you get there, though, something catches your attention.
You hear that?
Who are you addressing? Me?
Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but I feel like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator.
It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense.
Boy.
Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea those two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything.
Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone can buy some?
Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes.
Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. And that I could hear you, well, you know.
You know what? What do you think we were doing?
You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun.
You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe the place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Oh, makes sense to me. Do you actually think we were me and him? Dwight?
Or Dwight.
You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. And she just keeps laughing. I love it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry runes, and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Jenny. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. Wow, that was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmity.
Oh my gosh.
I like you said, oh my gosh, it's just ...
That was kind of perfect.
Shut up, I like it anyway, we're... Oh, yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm.
Mm-hmm.
No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you.
Kind of the best kind.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move?
And aside from that disturbing thought, all I was going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's... Hey, babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone was just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Yes,
I did.
I do. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out? If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around.
His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. An interesting silhouette. Genius design.
He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that the guy is gone and we got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and help another shadow. These people will not leave you alone.
Nope.
Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. Hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit, a pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugtress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. Demand that you reconsider? Trapper. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along.
Oh,
sorry,
so positive.
This island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Are we going to go on a date with Huntress or Trapper?
Boy.
I know who I'd go with, but I'm afraid to make the other one angry.
I know.
Well, who would you go with?
Huntress.
Oh, what about you, Christine?
Ooh, I was going to say Trapper.
Okay, should we have someone flip for it? Oh, Christine, do you have a D4?
Yes.
Oh,
okay, so on odds, we'll say it's Huntress, on even it's Trappers.
Okay. I rolled it. It's stuck. There we go. Okay. Do it. It landed on a 1.
Oh, so Huntress.
Huntress. I gotta go with Huntress.
Whee! She just throws herself at you. Look at that.
She's like, I love you.
You know, she'll protect us.
Hopefully. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look up thrums. It's a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror?
No, I'm looking it up now.
Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? I'm going to save just in case.
Oh boy.
Thrum's definition. Yeah, make a continuous rhythmic humming sound.
Yeah. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you arrived, a cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, the cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway.
Are you gonna invite me inside?
Why do you need invitation? Are you a vampire?
No.
Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. She's like the whole Twilight series.
I know.
Come in.
The bookshelf. Oh, there it is.
Let's explore.
Like a whole shelf on vampire books.
You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not to code, but it has a certain homey charm. It actually looks kind of sweet.
I was gonna say it looks really cute.
Oh, that doesn't look bad at all.
Except there is a lot of blood stains around.
I know, but the shelf, it's but there's shelves.
Yeah.
There's order and organization.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's rubber duck and a boat. Oh, sorry. You're quite the decorator.
She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress's next victim? Thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Oh. Are you more of a minimalist? I could learn to like this. It's so much. This one? Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you a hoarder? Oh god, this is not what I.
Yeah.
This is not what I thought the dialogue would be.
No.
Okay. Well, this is why Queen saves. She was making me paranoid.
I know.
Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably missed them. And keys? Goodness, the keys is a bit much, isn't it? We're gonna die.
Oh,
She's gonna kill us.
maybe it's the right one.
Oh.
Huntress lights up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called.
Oh my
I
God.
so very badly want to know
Oh my
why humans
gosh.
carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this.
That's not where I thought that was gonna go.
No, that was not where I thought it was going.
She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's going to talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement? Okay, moving on then.
I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot.
A little gossip, huh? What are you playing, Aunt Jenny? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you, and the Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do?
Oh no.
Oh, shield, Huntress, run and hide, grab a shotgun. I feel like I know what mocking would actually do. So you quickly reach out and grab a shotgun off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know what a shotgun is: a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing the feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy not to be the source of what she's wiping off.
Looks like we're having crab for dinner.
She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Of course. Maybe one day with the right person, or not?
Yes.
Wait, no way, not for me.
Not the last one.
No,
So,
yeah.
one of these ones?
Yeah, what do you think, Morbid?
Yeah, I say of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. I love kids. Would love to be a parent one day.
Huntress smiles. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk.
Nope. What were you like as a kid?
You tried to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckled, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories, and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's on to you. But on to you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares? Visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis? Quick, validate your theory or try and push it off. Do we want to agree with her or say not really? Choices.
What do you think, Morbid?
I mean, it hasn't steered us wrong. Like,
Agree with her? Okay.
Yeah. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we were all serving some greater purpose here.
Huntress reveals the strange object she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it.
Ooh, a bottle?
Mm-hmm. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. Just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt.
Jeez, mood killers.
I know. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach.
Oh, look at the label.
I know, right?
Inventory, please.
I wish. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all.
Ugh.
What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely day by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Many manliness brought to life. Manliness. Okay.
Oh boy.
Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yes, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Wow. He's mean. Wow. Trapper's the real deal. And by real, I mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Oh, do we want to say ugh as if?
God.
Or that sounds amazing.
I can't the mama bear.
As if.
Are we going as if?
Makes me think of Clueless.
That life isn't for me, bro.
I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much. He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if you were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh, shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks, or give in to anger. So basically, he's threatening you with a weapon.
So do we go with him and just keep him happy?
I don't know. I feel like he's on edge all the time. So it could be anything.
Oh, well, let me save. It's okay.
Oh.
Are we gonna stick to our guns?
Let's do it.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me.
You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. Okay. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Trapper leaves you, and you turn... I know. Or Declan. Trapper leaves you, and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night.
Shall we continue our date?
Oh. Huntress
Pepsi.
leads you back to her cabin. You thought you remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out there.
Hold her hand.
Yeah. Just in case. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper. Pulling a move like that? I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Hold tight, Spider Monkey. Huntress runs to the woods with you, piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous Teen Vampire drama. And that one scene where he calls her a Spider Monkey, I didn't even realize that was here. Huntress doesn't call you that.
It's hilarious.
You knew.
I didn't know. It's been so long. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes, great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down like a low animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way do you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. Malfluous? There's some big words here. Just like when they try to do stuff, voices float through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Oh, ready? I guess we have to go find her. Ready?
Okay, ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see her. Okay. Oh, I stopped. Not bad. I'm getting better. Not bad. Oh, at least I'm stopping in the red. Holy shit.
A little bit red.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is so
okay.
Tag! Oh, that's you. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just a bro down all day? There you go.
Oh, you're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast.
Thanks. That they say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something.
Oh, God.
Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Oh, do we want to say like what? What about we let our pants down or totally?
Should we do like what?
Yeah, let's do like
okay.
Like what?
Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my protection, but if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. It got dark, but you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time.
Yes, Donald and Christina.
Yeah, no one is manipulating this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. I really feel like we're getting close to Huntress.
Yeah.
What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secret. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them.
No, what screen?
With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting him have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what the group has for dinner, as long as we start with shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted, synchronized dance, and I'm still working out how they did it. You mean beetle? Ginny, stop them from saying it.
Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp?
Yes.
Beetle shrimp? Is this some new species? Because I've hunted many beetle and many shrimp, and I've never heard of beetle shrimp.
Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing?
I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say...
Shoo!
Excuse you, Ginny. Now, you were saying, Trapper? You've done all you can. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on. Are you afraid you may accidentally recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, it's a bit late for that. And then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Hey, I've never seen this particular severed head before. Wait, this time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. We've got to be careful about how cultural references get mixed up with, is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but just don't sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Do we want to joke about having kids or tell of your brush with death?
The brush with death would be my vote. Morbid.
No,
Okay.
I agree.
We don't want to. We're gonna hurt
Yeah.
Hunter. Yeah, we're gonna hurt Hunter's feelings when we do a joke about kids. Today was nuts. We went to Hunter's secret cabin and killed crabs. And killer crabs attacked us.
It's true. I fell asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching on crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least these kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind.
Oh my god.
Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone sits in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh wait, no sorry. There's a dreamy supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetit? Instead of bon appetit?
Appetit.
Don't you mean bone?
No, almost everyone we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table.
That's nice.
What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them or ignore them?
I say thank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here.
For us, just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you'd please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything.
Uh-oh.
You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookie.
I would like a
Did you have a choice in how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope that the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm so horribly afraid of it. Fire, I mean not my eyes, because of my childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to go away from Brace complaining. Oh, poor Wraithy boy. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell the story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in minds like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Jenny, dot, dot, dot.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Now everyone's looking at you.
Oh, awkward.
So, do something.
Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades? Boggle?
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing could do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up.
It's nerves.
I know that the fire is right here, but maybe we can stop talking about it all the time. We can start to pretend it's not here and, doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Jenny was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Okay, so we can say, fine, I'll tell a story, or I'm not the storytelling type.
I would say we could tell a story.
I want a story.
Sure, I'm game to tell a story.
I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Do we want romance, adventure, or action?
I wanted murder mystery.
Not an option.
I don't know, what kind of story do you want to tell?
I know, Katie, you're probably going to be the one talking. What kind of story do you want to tell?
I go for adventure.
Okay.
All right. Oh, gosh. Okay, all right. You like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies? How about some adventure? I would put him under action, but...
Yeah, same. Now you're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely.
Okay, ready? Here goes.
And we're gonna stop there. We can see next time what story Jenny decides to tell, what action or adventure we get up into. But yeah, here's our first little part of Hooked on You. I feel like everyone's in love with us.
Oh, yeah,
except it seems like Spirit is last in place in our hearts.
Yeah, we can't really win her over, apparently.
I mean, we haven't really interacted with Rafe too much either.
True.
So...
He seems so sad.
Yeah, he's kind of sad boy.
Because we had the moment with Spirit when we had her tell the story. So I feel like we have a little bit of points with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would say she's not last. I would put Wraith last. I don't know. My opinion.
We'll have to.
At least with who we've interacted with.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely got a lot of points with Huntress. She loves us.
I was gonna say she clearly loves us.
I mean,
we fought
crabs.
Crabs, yeah, crazy crabs together.
How can you not fall in love after that? And she showed us all her trinkets.
I know.
I thought we almost screwed up there. That was so.
Oh my God.
I know.
I was like, oh my God.
She's like, oh.
You know what they're all called? I was like, oh my God, thank God we didn't screw this up.
Yeah. And we had, trappers slow-mo walk out of the ocean for us.
That was kind of impressive.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he's interested in us.
Yeah. So we'll have to see, who we're gonna go for next time. Maybe we'll be dead. Who knows? Because typically what happens is whoever you have least affinity with tries to kill you.
So we need to make friends with everyone.
Yeah, there is an option which I don't have yet. There is an achievement to just be friends with everybody.
That's kind of cool.
So I haven't earned that one, so maybe we'll earn that one. Maybe Jenny will get there. But so what do you guys think so far? As I said, it's corny. It's very campy. I find it funny.
I like it. It is very funny.
Yeah,
And they're
I think
poking fun at themselves a
Yeah.
lot too.
Yeah, I like the little subtle hints at the other game and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a cute game. I like it.
IP Island, Trickster. There might be a cameo from another killer coming up soon if we hit the right things. So we'll maybe see.
I do know about that. I didn't see that.
Exciting.
Yeah.
I did that one. That'll be cool. I'm like, where does Trickster go? He just disappears.
Yeah, there's no option to date Trickster, unfortunately. A lot of people want like a DLC with Trickster.
Really cool. I would love to see other killers.
Just need to do another Hooked on You game and do a different batch of killers.
Or I've seen artwork with people putting like the whole Legion crew in there.
Oh my gosh.
Which would be interesting, but I don't think they're gonna do anything else. But I'd be down for a little DLC.
Maybe we need hey everyone, okay, next player satisfaction survey request Hooked on You too.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I mean,
they've in the universe.
They've had a lot of other killers and stuff come out since then. I mean, we could put Singularity in there.
Oh God.
Robot Love.
Aww.
Yeah, you know.
Lady Voldemort.
Oh no, just that would
she'll send her drone to follow you.
Oh, can you imagine that? You wake up on the beach and there's just a drone above you.
She's like, I was just keeping an eye on you. Make sure
I'm just watching you. Her date would probably be chasing you through the woods.
She'd take you to her special bungalow where, she goes on those exact at.
I will admit that her place in like the forest is very nice. It's very classy.
It is very nice, yes. I would kind of almost equate her with Trapper. Like she would be a Trapper, like maybe personality. Like, look at all my money. I have all the nice things. And she actually has all the nice things. Trapper does not in reality.
Yeah, so. I mean,
he just thinks he does.
Very, very nice.
Especially like all the mannequins.
Yeah, I mean those, they're there to hang
ambiance. And sometimes if you're being chased and you stop and you pose like a mannequin, the killer goes right by you.
Hey,
mannequin tech.
You gotta wear the Dwight Mummy outfit.
But yeah, so that's the first part for Hooked on You. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, got some laughs. Sorry for all my really weird voices.
I loved it.
I know. I will say that growing up, we would read stories and they'd make me read them out loud and do lots of voices. So
yeah, you did read us Dracula.
I did read you guys Dracula. Yeah, I think I gave him a Boston accent. If I remember right.
I think you did too.
Oh my!
And it kind of worked.
Yeah. I do my best. But look out for the next part, and we'll figure out the story that Ginny's gonna tell, who it impresses, who it doesn't, who maybe wants to kill us, and who wants to kiss us. Ooh. I know. But as we like to say, we want to wish everyone a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and bye.
Bye.